Welcome again to this game, Highway Blossom. I'm Arlie, and last time we left off somewhere or another, and we're gonna keep going from there. A thunderous banging wakes me from a dead sleep, rattling the entire motorhome.
Hey! I know you two are in there! You thieves better not still be sleeping!
The muffled shout leaks in from the outside, followed by another voice.
Sis, it's not even 7. Can I go back to bed?
And another voice.
You're better off just rolling with it. For her, it may as well be noon.
Yeah, we know all those characters. No need to put the question marks.
Open up, or I swear Joe's gonna bust down this door!
Wait, what?
No, he won't. He's too lazy for that. Gee, I wonder who could this be? Who this could be. I roll out of bed and open the slider connecting to the other rooms. Marina is still pressed up against the back of the fold-out bed with the sheets over her head.
Who do you think it is?
No duh. It's Marina, Joseph, and Tris. If I'm right.
Take a wild guess.
I march over and throw open the door. As expected, my three favorite people stand before me.
It's about time! Do you have any idea how long we've been out here?
Too long. A groggy Tris sways from side to side. Joseph's gentle hands are the only thing preventing her from passing out on the ground.
It's funny that you, of all people, would accuse us of theft.
What else would you call what happened to my equipment?
I don't know. Borrowing? You loaned it to us, remember?
Correction. Joe loaned it to you.
Yeah. That's the same thing. Joseph gives a tired smirk and a wave.
I was forced to sit idly by and watch you make off with it. That's theft if I ever seen it.
But he gave permission. Oh, it's cute. I never noticed that, but on Marina's shirt it's just written Ember. She pushes me aside and clambers onto the motorhome, followed by the other two.
Looks like we're coming in.
Yep. Looks like you're in.
Good morning.
Just don't tell them you found gold. I'm sure if you tell them it's gonna go bad.
Hey, you three! Morning! How are you guys doing?
Tired. For what it's worth, we tried stopping her.
How? Hey, they're no longer wearing bandanas. Well, they're not family anymore. Maria stomps to the middle of the motorhome, analyzing everything before releasing a loud scoff.
So where's my stuff?
If you don't get out of my RV in 5 seconds, it'll be shoved up your ass.
Don't worry about it. You guys are great.
Sure. You just stole my car. It's totally fine.
Hey, Tess. Did you hang up your new wind chime?
Yes. Tess's eyes flicker with interest for all of a second, then return to their obstinate droopy state.
Uh-huh. Above my bed.
Yep.
What's up with the fold-out? You two don't sleep together?
Not yet. No.
What?
Oh dear, blushing.
Told ya.
Damn it.
Grumbling, Maria pulls a bill from her pocket and slaps it in Joel's hand. Oh, they had the bat on it. What? Oh. You'll be right soon enough. I bet.
Does that mean we get to sleep in tomorrow morning?
Maybe. If everything goes well. little kid, you poor soul, leaving with those two idiots. I don't know what will happen to you. Sweet, sweet girl.
Sure does, kiddo. Sure does.
The ringleader of the circus returns to inspecting the motorhome, fiddling with the magnets on the fridge.
Anyway, give me back my equipment and we'll get out of your hair.
Come on, just let them use it. It's the least we can do after tearing apart our car.
Maria's attention turns to the counter top with the open bus of stunning gold nugget from the night before.
And whose fault was that? What is this?
Gold!
What is what?
The thing on the counter? It almost looks like...
Gold.
Oh, that? That's the piece of the treasure we found!
Ha! Yeah, right! You're kidding.
She chuckles. She stops.
She's kidding, right?
I have a devious thought and track an equally devious smile. Yeah, it's our treasure. None of it for you guys.
Nope. She's telling the truth. 100%.
I wrap my arm around Marina and bring her close. Joseph and Tess shoot each other alarmed glances.
We found it last night. With your equipment.
Ooh, she stands there stupefied. I want half because it was... She's gonna ask for half because it was her equipment or something.
No! That's impossible. You're lying.
Well, I saw it. I don't know.
Really now? Hey, Marina, why don't you tell her about it?
Sure thing! It started yesterday after we met. Amber looked at the journal again and thought it might be near the smaller rocks behind the bigger one. They're called dikes, I think.
Yes, lesbians. Dikes, yeah.
Anyway, turns out she was right!
Maria looks down, muttering to herself.
But how? Why wouldn't he just hide it on the mountain? It doesn't make sense. If he was going back to Missouri...
Her voice diminishes until her words are reduced to lip flaps. Like a mad scientist trying to figure out a complex equation, she retreats into her own little world.
Mariah?
Are you okay? A smidge of sympathy buds inside me. I look to Joseph and Tess. Even they look a little shocked.
Is she gonna be okay?
Oh, she has a very surprised expression. Tess. No, she's dead now. She's with the angels. You've done her in. Give me the key, I'm driving.
I honestly don't know.
Tess approaches Myra, who is still whispering nonsense under her breath. Nonchalantly, Tess ups in front of her hand reaching upward, trying to wave in front of Mariah and bring her back to her world. No response! Tess pulls Mariah's arms skyward, then allows them to flop down to her side. Still no response.
We've been looking into that treasure since we were kids.
Joseph steps up to the counter and stares into the box.
Never expected someone else to find it before us.
Yep. Just us and 1,000 more tourists.
That's more than I can say. I didn't even think it existed.
There's that too.
What? Joseph is doubtful now? He sighs, then with a shrug, cracks a smile.
Well, good job anyway. You ladies seem cool, so if it couldn't be us, then at least it was you.
Yeah, I'll make up for the car.
You guys want to stick around? We could tell you more about it.
He looks at Mariah.
Somehow, I don't think that would be healthy for her. Or you.
Yep. He grabs Mariah by the shoulder and begins pushing her towards the exit.
Come on, Mariah. Let's go make you a nice cold michelada. You two can keep the equipment. Think of it as an apology gift.
Yep. And that's gonna sit well with Mariah, I am sure. Because cheaply made tools I could get at any hardware store are of equal value to a car. They're almost out of the motorhome when Mara flips and rushes back.
Hold on a minute, thief!
You're the thief! Oh, there's the gangster music again. She looks at me straight in the eyes, with her expression returning to that of a piercing hawk. The camera pans to her eyes and zooms in. Then it zooms into Amber's eyes. And then there's a ball of thing. And then it's a shoot down, blessing thing.
You just had beginner's luck.
Yeah, you'll find the next one.
You might have found the first piece, but I promise you, me and my team will find the rest.
Good for you. She extends a hand and smirks. Oh, I love that. I pause for a moment, then grab it and offer a smirk of my own.
You're on.
Oh my god. You want to find more pieces of treasures? No? Marina and Joseph both let out a sigh of release, as if they just witnessed the signing of a peace treaty. They should have smoked a peace camelot, and that would have been better. And buried the war axe, yeah, that's a thing too.
Well, guess that takes care of that.
Yep. Now we're rich. Well, Amber is rich. Her too.
Now let's get out of here and go back to a proper base.
Yeah. Amber's RV is fine.
Are you going to drink until you feel better again, sis?
Yeah, she totally is.
Shut up! Didn't Mom ever teach you any manners?
Yeah, but she died. No, I don't know. I hope she didn't die.
You always said Mom is an airheaded ditz who wouldn't know good advice or a good man if it bit her on the butt.
Oh, well, she's just a drunk and a slut. That's much better. Probably still alive, though.
Oh, yeah.
But she doesn't give good advice.
Sorry for all the trouble, ladies. See you two down the road.
Yeah, we'll be somewhere stealing the treasure from you. Joseph pulls the door closed. Maria and I stay put as the bickering of the trios fades into the distance.
Were you serious?
Yup. Find all the treasure, make all the money.
About what?
Wanting to sleep with you?
The treasure. You told Mariah that you were gonna find the rest.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
If you were just being nice and want to leave now, that's fine too. You've already done a lot for me.
She casts her eyes downward to hide her emotions, but I know better by now.
And let you keep all the treasure for yourself? Hell no.
I want to be rich too! Her eyes just bounce back.
Besides, someone's gotta keep you from getting yourself into trouble.
Yeah, and get yourself into something else? No. Okay. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke.
May as well be me.
Yeah, get into me. She basically said that. Get into me. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm a mess.
For real? But don't you have the festival to go to?
Oh, she'll get there in time.
It's still a little while away. I wanted to do some sightseeing anyway.
Yeah, sightseeing, treasure hunt, same thing. Marina lunges forward. Are we gonna see them hug again? Before I can sidestep, she tackles me with the force of a gold-filled freight train. I don't even try to resist. It's futile in the grace of Marina's hugs. I guess they didn't bother to animate that one, but they did 1 out of 3. You just see 1 ox out of 3.
Thank you, 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 thank you!
Not enough thank yous. Like twice more would have been better. Like this, Marina. What? Learn from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and faster, because that's better.
Actually, I probably owe you an apology.
What did you do, Ember? She cocks her head and looks up at me. I look away, my bashful side taking over. She's apologizing for the murder of 12 people. She has deep secret, Ember. You don't want to know her secrets.
Well, you know, I kept saying it wasn't real and stuff.
Oh, it's just a treasure. Oh, I'm the only psycho here. Sorry, Ember.
Hey, don't worry about it. Most people wouldn't have given me the time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Relax. Just figure out where we have to go next.
Yes, you're the brain, Ember. I'm there for moral support. I smile. We walk in front of the RV and take our seats. Grabbing the journal from the glove compartment, I flip it open. I glaze over the second to last entry. Key phrases like split path detour and acres of identical archstones throw my brain into the deep end, drowning me in dizzying puzzle before I've even fully read it. Marina peeks over, trying to decipher the entries with me. A speck of inadequacy crawls up inside me as I quickly flip to the next entry before Marina notices I'm stuck. I'll deal with that later. For now, we'll just narrow this down. Much has happened since my last entry meeting, so let me waste no time in beginning the glorious journey of I don't know his name, but something like that. Genius searcher that died somehow. As I mentioned previously, I had begun to develop a cough of sort during my travel. At the time I thought nothing of it, just a result of being overexposed to the enemy. After all, an excellently rude and worldly man such as myself should be used to such things. 'Cause I'm hard as nails! But I digress. Unfortunately, the more I continued under the blazing sun, the more my condition worsened, until finally my body gave out. The last thing I remember is falling off my steed. Oh, okay, he's alive. I was like, he died, but he wrote that? Sometime later, I awoke next to a fire with my horse nearby. I myself could not move, as I was held down by illness and sweat, but I was reassured by a man sitting across from me. Upon further inspection, I realized he was a native of this land. I had several encounters with people of a sort during my time on the wagon trail, so naturally I spoke perfect Navajo. I was suspicious and fearful for the remainder of my gold. However, the man said he had no interest in such things, and me, being such a good read of character, believed him. A dry, quiet fellow, the man told me his name was Lamasi, and that I was in the canyon his people occupied, although they had been driven to a different segment of it some years back. His English was quite fluent, and when I inquired, he said he had learned it from settler as a boy. Over the next several days, Lamasi would nurse me back to health. We would never stay too far, as he preferred looking after his strange tribe for a distance, but I was able to explore portions of its home. Eventually, I stumbled upon a long ruined home built into a cave on the side of a mountain. According to Lamasi, my lover! My totally platonic friend. There are many more like it. Though they are originally belonged to the enemies of his ancestor. It was then that I realized where I would leave the next portion of my bounties. In Lamasi! In the cave. Lamasi's not the treasure. Treasure, I totally hid it somewhere else. I didn't give a part to Lamasi. I loved him a lot. I miss him. I hope he misses me too. Scratch that. I'm not gonna write that down. That's totally not part of the memoir. On my last day with him, I informed Lamasi of my plan, where he candidly promised to guard it for me until I returned. And when I would return, I would give him a ring. What would I do? Oh, I would thank him with a kiss? No, before I left, he pointed me in the direction of a sacred landmark. One so giant and huge, it would seamlessly be a conspicuous and inconspicuous hiding place. With that knowledge, I bid farewell to my new friend and ex-lover, entrusted the gold in his care. Perhaps I will reward him with some of it on the return trip, even if he did say he had no interest in such things and he only liked me for my body and my mind and not my money. Scratch that. Just leave it at that. You're okay.
You're my Lamesi, Amber.
Yeah, I told you. With all the jokes I made, this is even more suspicious. I don't speak English. Sorry. Can you repeat that in your my language of choice? Can you say that in French or Spanish or any other language? Because I'm not sure I heard well. Suddenly my chest feels like a hummingbird is fluttering around in it. I shift my eyes away from her smile and eyed my face.
Thanks.
When you strip away the circumstance, I guess I did save and protect her like that Lamasi guy did with the miner. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Oh, that was the resemblance. Yeah.
Gorge is like a canyon, right?
Yes. No? I'm not good at geography. Maria leans in closer and points to the entry. Strands of her soft hair tickles my cheek. I scoot back and power through it, taking a short break to recollect myself. Just drink some coffee. It'll make it go away.
Basically, yeah.
Marina nearly springs out of her seat in a burst of realization, her head an inch away from smacking into the ceiling. Oh, I want to see that again. I'm not sure she jumped that high.
Oh my god! Does that mean we get to go to the Grand Canyon? Do we get to go to the Grand Canyon, Amber?
A Grand Canyon is a gorge? No.
Not unless history decides to rewrite itself. There are lots of canyons with ruins. One of them is the Grand Canyon, but most of them have been cleaned out for hundreds of years.
I choked down a groan. Indian ruins aren't exactly rarities around here. Maybe that other entry wasn't so bad after all.
So we're looking for a place that was still being used in the 1850s.
Yeah. Marina uncles down and thinks with me. Wrinkles were forming on her forehead as she tries to strain out an answer. Yeah, does she know? I'm pretty sure she doesn't even know where to start. But hey, at least she's trying. Yeah, and with all that effort, she's going to get to keep half the gold. That's pretty... Yeah. She's gonna get rich off you, Amber. Should be careful. She's a gold digger. Literally.
Well, there is one place.
Marina only gets a breath out before I crush her dream once again.
Not the Grand Canyon.
But she slinks back into her chairs and quietly pouts.
It's still in Arizona, but it's a different place. Canyon de Chelly.
The Shay? I thought it was Shelly, but sure, you're the boss, Amber.
The Navajo weren't chased out until 1863, so the timing isn't too screwy. Place is loaded with ruins, too.
Oh, are they Puebloan ruins?
How do you know that word, Marina? Can you tell me that? Did you have a history degree or something we're not familiar with? My flow of information stops. She knows what I'm talking about? She can actually pronounce it?
Yeah. I'm surprised you know that.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been reading some of those travel guides lying around. Super interesting.
Oh, makes sense. Those things must be about as old as I am by now. I didn't have the heart to throw them away when I was cleaning everything out.
Hey, that's how I did it. It's the best way to learn.
Just travel guides? I mean, I guess that's a good place to start.
Anyway, Canyon de Chelly is pretty damn close to here.
She gasps.
So it might have lined up with the route he took.
Well, I can't be 100% positive, but...
95? I close my eyes and snap the book short. The book shut. Whoa. The air between the pages are puffing out at us. Then with one eye open, shoot Marina a grin.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah? What's that in percentage? Can you tell me, Amber? I just understand math more than emotion. Oh, they're back on the road! Arizona's highways are infamously boring. Nothing but hills. Up, down, up, down, up, down. There's nothing interesting to look at. Both sides of the road are smothered in nondescript shrubs. It's part of the country where you just zone out and drive on autopilot. Unless you have an automatic car, then you can just sleep in the back. It's a new thing, Amber. Oh, yes, this game is old now. When we finally see a sign for the town of Chinle, right next to the canyon, it feels like we're approaching the promised land. Marina looks up from the book she's reading, just in time to miss the sign.
Was that it? Are we there yet?
Nah, 40 miles to go still, so about half an hour.
She makes a sound like a pop balloon and goes back to reading. We take an exit in a tiny excuse for a town, one of those places that has a gas station and a few old houses. It's like in Monopoly, where you buy up all the property you can, even though it's not that great. You're trash-talking Monopoly, Amber? I mean, it's not the best game ever, but it's pretty popular, so some people are gonna get mad at you.
This is it?
Yep. Marina repeats her early question as I slow down to turn left.
Nope. Almost. I don't even know what this place is called.
She makes the pop balloon noise again, but leaves the book closed. When we finally reach Chinchele, It's Chinley. It's pretty obvious. This is the first real town we've seen in hours. The outskirts are industrial, dominated by what I assume are factories. A part of stray dogs lope along the side of the road, hungry and lean. Marina makes a sound of sympathy, pressing her face against the glass as we pass them.
Hey, Amber!
Yes, Marina?
We're not getting a dog.
Is that actually what she was gonna ask?
But they're so cute! And we could dress him up in a bandana and...
Call him Mariah? Or Joseph?
No way. I've never gotten why people want to dress their pets up like people.
It's cute.
Okay. Marina posed. I figure she was just joking. But she didn't actually think I would get her a dog, right? Yeah. You'll have to get her a dog at some point. That's the curse. That's the curse of love. You have to get people's dogs and stuff. Mostly. It seems that all is forgiven by the time I pull into a gas station. She's bouncing her in her seat with her usual enthusiasm. Or maybe it's her bladder. Yeah. My second guess must have been correct, because as soon as I shut off the engine, she darts out of the RV and into the store. She wants slush. While she does that, I fuel up. No telling when we'll see the next gas station. Could be 100 miles. And this thing drinks gasoline like a thirsty dog drinks water. So you have a dog. It's just an RV. It's an RV dog. It's my next series. It's called RV Dogs. Super good. It's like all RVs are actually dogs. You can adopt them. They're like RV dogs, pet shelters. Super good. By the time I finish, Marina still isn't back, so I lock up and head inside. The store is devoid of other customer. It's unremarkable, but with the usual selection of candy, chips, and overpriced beef jerky. I'm not hungry, just passing time. Soon Marina trots out of the bathroom, glancing around. She spots me and heads over.
Want anything?
Yeah, she wants a slushie. Just remember that stuff, Amber.
Duh, let's see.
I leave her to agonize over the candy bars while I flip through some of the travel brochure beneath the windows. There's a couple about Canyon de Shelly, which is our destination just up the road. There are flyers for other Arizona attractions too, including the non-local ones. Of course, there are a few brochures for the canyon, plus a couple must-see sites in Phoenix, the capital. There's even an ad for a novelty just called The Thing in Tucson. But that's pretty far away. Oh, it's a Fantastic Four museum, right? No? That's another thing? That's another that thing? Oh. I'll have to look it up. Come back to you with an answer on that. Maybe you can look it up and comment on what exactly it is and save me the thing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, she's ready, so we'll just keep going. I turn around. Marina has a couple of king-sized candy bar in her hand and her large bottle of Coke tucked under her arms. What about the slushie?
You seriously need all that?
Yep, she eats a lot. She's a hungry gal.
I thought we could share.
I'll buy my own junk. She gives me her best offended puppy impression. See? Amber has already a dog. She's a human dog. Yeah, she has 2 dogs. The RV dog and the human dog. Yeah, so many dog.
Fine, fine.
She has to pay for it too. So much care. I don't want anything, but I can't say no to that. Oh, maybe she wanted a friend. Marina wanted another dog friend.
Here. I'm gonna use the bathroom too. Meet you at the car.
Yeah, and I'll meet you next time. Please like and subscribe and watch another video is what they seem to say on YouTube when they end a video. So, yep. Do that, maybe, if you want to. Yeah, or don't. Goodbye.